Hi there, these comments are for SR, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for OTC Online TOEFL Course.com, and you are doing, it's called the free TOEFL Writing Practice Test Evaluation Service that I have. Now, don't tell anybody about this service. Believe me, I got way too many people using it right now, but you sent me the practice test, I'm going to grade it. Right? So I have the rubrics right here. Okay, so let's take a look at your essay. So there's some good things about your essay, and then there's, excuse me, there are some things that you want to improve. Okay, so I gave you 3.0 out of 5, 20 points out of 30. So if I look at the rubrics, I'm just right the three: inconsistent facility, sentence formation that may result in lack of clarity, occasional obscure meaning. That's exactly part of your problem. May display accurate but limited range of syntactic structures and vocabulary. So because the rubric has these two things in there, that's exactly why I'm going to give you this score. Now, I think you can probably develop your ideas a little bit more also. Okay, so let's take a look at one of the paragraphs and let's see what kinds of changes you can make here. You have, first of all, smartphones allow students to understand the concepts taught at schools better. For example, instead of saying say, you can say if. How about if a mathematical concept like Pythageros' theorem has been explained at school and students, I'm going to put are having a hard time understanding it, they can use educational apps like Byju's or Khan Academy to better understand the theorems and other concepts. Right? So the fact that you didn't know how to do that conditional clause there tells me you have some limitations with your sentence structure. Many educators in YouTube.com explain concepts lucidly. Again, more sentence structure issues. Put a comma. You might want to say students can also use their phones to access how about youtube.com, in which educators explain academic concept lucidly, thus helping students to grasp the concept better. And you have to grasp and to improve. So that's a parallelism issue. To grasp the concept better and improve their understanding and performance in school, as one way of explanation does not fit all the students. Okay, so that's what I'm going to just do there. I mean, if I went through every paragraph, it's the same thing. I have to combine sentences, I have to change punctuation, I have to put in other words, and that's bringing your score down. So you have too many problems with your language use. So that's the issue. I think that the examples you gave are really good. I like how you talked about code.org. I think all those examples, you talked about Mark Zuckerberg, that very specific details, you can't go wrong there, but you just need better control over your grammar and your sentence structure. All right, so let's look at this paragraph one more time. Notice if you say first of all here, you want to say second of all. First of all, smartphones allow students to understand the concepts taught at schools better. For example, if a mathematical concept like the Pythagorean theorem has been explained at school and students are having a hard time understanding it, they can use educational apps like Byju or Khan Academy to better understand. And then let's connect it back to phones. They can use educational apps on their phones like Byju or Khan Academy to better understand the theorems. Students can also use their phones to access youtube.com, in which educators explain academic concepts lucidly, thus helping students to grasp the concept better and improve their understanding and performance in school, as one way of explanation does not fit all the students. All right, so those are my changes to this paragraph, and every paragraph is in the same sort. You have a lot of problems everywhere. Okay, so that's why I gave you 3.0 out of 5, 20 points out of 30. Now you'll notice in the email I have some excellent sources. They're not that expensive if you want to continue to improve your writing and your TOEFL journey. So right below my name, you'll see them. You'll see my TOEFL writing and feedback service, my TOEFL private lessons, and then online TOEFL courses. You can choose among those options and find something that fits your budget, and it also will help you according to your current TOEFL level and then the goals that you set for your scores. For example, I will take a full hour. If you want to do a private lesson with me, I will take this essay. I will show you every single change you need to make to get a perfect score on this response. I just showed you one paragraph, but really, let's face it, you need a better thesis. You can organize things a bit better. You can delete some things, add some things. There's a lot of things that you can do, but it takes me a good hour to explain all those things, and that's why I have TOEFL private lessons for that. Because writing is very complicated, and it's not learned easily. Even though I tell you some things today, it does not mean you're going to learn them tomorrow, right? It takes a long time to understand the concepts I'm trying to teach. Writing is very slow, very meticulous process. It's a recursive process in the sense that you'll come back to some of the same problems over and over as you complete more practice tests, but eventually, as you get more experience and more feedback, you'll have fewer and fewer problems, and eventually your writing will be consistently scoring 24 to 25 points or higher every time you do a practice test. All right? Thank you.